As you can see, I have a clusterfuck on my impromptu workbench here. And today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing BCP garage organizer slash tool organizer. Has storage bins, pegboard, and yeah, so that's what I'll be doing today. Alright, so these are the storage bins, and I guess, yeah, they clip in with these little tabs here. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 of them. Of the small ones, and then we have 12 of the big ones. I know how to count. And then these little organizers for socket or, yeah, sockets, screwdrivers, hammers, wrenches, and then some miscellaneous little hooks here. So, going to continue to take it out. And here are the instructions, most likely. Yep. And one thing I haven't seen yet is hardware. So, I'll keep looking. Alright, and so no hardware, but I have my own. And these are the instructions here. And let me show you the pegboard. So it's two of these. They're, what is it, 19 lengthwise, height-wise. They're like 21 and a quarter. So a total of 38 inches long. Now some little, I guess, facts. Let's see, zoom in. So the small bins can each hold 2.2 pounds. There's, oh, okay, medium bins, 3.3, and the large bins 5 pounds each. Obviously you guys should be able to read, so. But yeah, I miscounted. So we have 4 large bins and then 8 of the medium bins. So I'll go ahead and clear a bunch of this off and then mount the pegboard to the wall. Now I usually make the holes just wide enough to get like a few of the ridges, and then I hammer it through. If you make the hole too wide, the anchor just slips right in and then it doesn't do its job, which is anchoring the screw in place. So once I'm able to push it in, I guess like that far, that's when I hammer it in. And there we go. Alright, so it's not fully mounted. I got 2 screws in, but the way I initially did it is I held it in place with one hand and then got my little screwdriver and went in the middle of one of the little holes here, and then I just pressed it against the wall, marked it. So I'm gonna add a few more on the edges here, and then I'll do the next side and then I'll mount it all up. Alright, so I haven't mounted the other side, but I got this mounted. Now the way these little racks go in is they have little clips on the end, and they go into these little grooves. So you just place it where you want, make sure it's aligned, and then press down. Just put it in the grooves and then just wiggle them down, and they kind of snap in place. Same thing with the racks. This one looks a little bent, but something I can fix later. But yeah, they just go in the little grooves there, and then you just push it down until it doesn't move anymore. And they're a little flimsy, but they'll do the job for what I needed. So, all right, maybe the next part it'll be all complete. All right, so I got it all set up. Didn't use all the small storage bins. Used all the big and medium ones. I got a whole bunch of small ones down there. And I still have a little bit more space to put more tools up on here. One thing that didn't come with this set here is this little deal here that is holding my pliers and some of my screwdrivers. And what I did is I bought a set of these that hold, different kinds of sockets and wrenches. You can see the crow's foot right there. So what I did is in between the rack, I screwed it into place. Because it works a lot better. I mean, it didn't have anything else that could hold all this stuff. But yeah, so far so good. It costs like $26 off of Amazon, and I'm pretty happy with it. So if you found this informative, like and subscribe, and definitely stay tuned because I'll be reviewing a bunch of other cheap shit that I buy off of Amazon.